Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday. Happy to have you all here. My name is Beer Battered Aggie Syndrome. Today, due to popular demand, we're going to try, can't believe I'm saying this, we're going to try yoga. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm game, I'm eager, and we'll see where this goes. The one thing I do know about yoga, or really any form of stretching, though, is that you need to be warm before you start it. Because if you're not, you can hurt yourself. If you try stretching to your absolute maximum limit, the first thing you do when you get out of bed, all your muscles are going to be tight and stiff and everything. So you got to do a little bit of exercise to get them warmed up. So with that in mind, we're going to start with a little bit of, plyometrics, some cardio, that sort of thing, and we'll go from there. All right, so make sure audio visual should be good here. Hoping it is. If it isn't, please let me know. Always like to ensure quality is good. So how are we starting off with? All right, we're already starting off with 5 viewers. So those of you who showed up here early first, I want to give a big shout out to you. You guys are the ping roll squad, and y'all help me out a lot, so I appreciate that. So we're going to start. We'll keep it basic to start with. We'll start with some kettlebell swings. And now that I'm thinking about it, it may make more sense to move you guys to the bench in terms of how this is going to look. I think we'll start with y'all up here. Seraph Plus, this is the first day you're actually awake and free for a stream. Yay! Wonderful! Crossbow, you too. Life has been rather hectic and busy. That's how it gets. That's how it gets for all of us. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with a basic kettlebell swing. Again, this is really just to warm up. If we're going to try yoga, if we're going to try stretching like that, we're going to do it properly. And to do that, I reckon it's probably best that we are nice and warm first. So let's go ahead and we'll start with some kettlebell swings. Oh my gosh, everything below my hips is unbelievably sore from yesterday, y'all. Leg day definitely hit me hard. Holy moly, I can feel that. One of these days I gotta get a heavier kettlebell. 35 pounds is a little bit light, especially for a double-handed kettlebell. For a single-handed, these work all right. Oh, did any of y'all watch college football yesterday? The Vols finally did it. 16 years it took them, but Tennessee finally topped Alabama. Good for them. And left arm. Oh. On another note, and right arm. I weighed in this morning. It was pretty good, actually. Okay, that's a good place to start. Good morning, Cy. Good morning, Baldern. Welcome, everyone. We're just warming up. We're going to try yoga again, which should be nice and warm. So we start with some kettlebell swings. But weighed in this morning, 201.2 pounds and 13.2% body fat. That's another all-time low, and we're getting awfully close to 12. When we get to 12%, y'all, the cut cycle will finally and mercifully be over. Right now, doing the math, 1.2% of my body weight is roughly 2.4 pounds, a little bit more than 2.4 pounds. multiplied by 3,500 calories per pound, I need to burn about 8,500 calories more in deficit to get to where I want to be. So the vast majority of it has been done. Looking back, now I've lost almost 30 pounds, and I'm at, see, I started at 229, I'm at 201 now, so that's 28 pounds and be 6.5% on body fat, so that's tens of thousands of calories burned in deficit. So it's been a long journey to get here. It has been all of July, all of August, all of September, and in all likelihood, the rest of October too. So, you know, this has been a several month journey, but it's been very rewarding to see the results. So let's start with some jump ropes. Oops. Now, I had surgery a couple weeks ago, and that has made doing jump ropes a little bit difficult, but I'm gonna try something slightly different this morning. We'll see if it works. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's a lot better. If I can, you know, do it correctly and not screw up. Not gonna be my morning for this, is it? There we go. Yeah, my legs are shot this morning. Yesterday's leg workout was tough. I went for about a 2.5 mile run. Oh my gosh. I wanted to make it a full even 3, like a 5K. And, come on. All right, I gotta focus. Just seized up, cramping like no tomorrow, and told me, nope, you're done, this is enough. What's up, Baldurn? Mask up, good to see you. All right. Count my heart rate here. Yeah, heart rate's nice and warm. It's elevated. I think we can go ahead and start with the yoga stuff. Actually, I'm gonna knock out some push-ups first, and then we'll do some yoga. Thinking I'm going to use my weightlifting floor mats as my quote-unquote yoga mat here, which means I need y'all over on this side, I think. Somewhere around there? Yeah. Not quite. It's all about getting angles. Again, this is something entirely new we're trying, so you'll have to bear with me on some of that. So let's start, we'll bang out some push-ups here. And as per usual, 15 people watching concurrently. We'll do the raw egg whites, Rocky style, and 25 and I'll do handstand push-ups. I can even try them in here, although God only knows how that'll go. Anyway, let's start with some push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, hook. So how's y'all Sundays looking? That's 40. That's not bad. That's a good little way to start. I need to sweep this. This is so dusty. It's dirty and everything. We're at 12 currently. Ah, boy. How are you feeling, Mr. Volbill? You must be feeling pretty damn good. Congratulations. I know your fan base has waited on that for 16 years to finally beat Alabama, so I'm sure you're just feeling the best this morning. So let's go ahead and start yoga with a basic toe touch to start. Yep. Oh, we're sore. We're gonna have to work our way into this. No, I don't blame you there, Volbill. I'd probably be absolutely lit too. I don't blame you a bit. Not in the slightest. Let's do a downward dog next. Still really kind of getting used to everything. Again, I am not a yoga expert, so if I'm doing the pose wrong, say something. Good morning, Big Red. We're doing a little exercise, a little yoga here. So Thursday afternoon was our push day. Friday morning was our pull day. Yesterday was our leg day. So today we're taking it a little bit easier. We're doing a little plyometric work. We're doing a little cardio. We're doing a little bit of, we're just kind of doing a little bit of everything. We're doing some yoga too, which I'm not used to, but willing to try. So I guess now I need to bring the camera up a touch. So yeah, 13.2% body fat, y'all. Keep sliding. 8,500 more calories, and I'm finally, mercifully done this cut. Let's try warrior pose. Oh, I guess I should be doing this sideways. I hate this, honestly, but I need to do it. I am so inflexible. I've got a lot of strength, but I've never enjoyed stretching, and that's what yoga is. But it's important to challenge yourself on things you don't necessarily like to do, because then you get scared of them, and fear should be confronted. I feel my groin, like right here, in between sort of my pelvis and my upper thigh. It's like, it hurts, but it also kind of feels good. Oh. Yeah. We'll do a few of these, just. Oh. Whatever banded to, could one of y'all tell me, did Florida end up beating LSU yesterday? I don't like either team, but chomp on in this instance. Go Florida. I hate LSU. Ugh, don't like the Tigers at all. Trashiest fan base in the SEC, and that's saying something, again, because they have Florida to compete with. Let's try another warrior pose. This time I'll actually do it sideways, so that way y'all can see what I'm doing. You know, instead of like a moron doing it in front of the, facing the camera. What am I doing? Switch sides. Oh no. LSU won? Ugh. I hate LSU. Oh. Ooh, that feels alright. Yeah. 45-35 Tigers. Damn it. Come on, Florida. One time I want you to actually win. Really don't like the Tigers. Alright, so let's see here. Let's try a sumo squat position. This is going to test out how well my knee's feeling, so we'll see how this goes. By the way, if we hit 15, just another reminder for everyone who's just showed up and walked in, thank you very much. Welcome, happy Sunday morning to all of you. If we hit 15 viewers, I will chug raw egg whites Rocky style. Ooh, okay. Maybe really gentle here. And then if we hit 25, I'll do handstand push-ups. So if you see 25 viewers, let me know in the chat. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, everything is super tight from yesterday's leg day. So I'm gonna try and take my hands up. I'm favoring a little bit here because I just don't know about my knee. Putting all the weight on my heels. So if you push me backwards, I'd fall over. Oh, it feels good though. Stretching out all those muscles on the inside. Ouch. Okay. That feels really good. All right. Vol Nation enjoys the win. Oh yeah. No, I think, dude, I think I saw that fucking goalpost going down the Tennessee River. Crazy stuff. Oh, I have a special something too. Recently, I was talking about some really bad cramping I had, and one of my viewers, I had night cramps the other night where, I don't know if y'all have ever had these, where your legs, or for me it's always my calves, lock up, they just seize up somewhere random during the middle of the night, and it wakes you up and it disrupts your sleep, and that's no fun. So I think it was because that night I'd had one, a little bit to drink, but two, I had not had enough potassium. So I will eat a banana on stream to help prevent that in the future. All right, so do cobra pose. Oh man, that feels pretty good. If there are any poses y'all want me to do, speak up. Again, this is much more mellow than my normal streams. For those of you who are new or just checking out my channel, welcome. My name is Beer Battered Aggie Syndrome. We're doing yoga today because yesterday was leg day, Friday was pull day, Thursday was push day, and I'm very sore. And we'll come up. Ooh, okay. So my knee my right knee, I can feel it when I'm bent like this. It's just a little bit beyond 90 degrees. So let's just stretch that out. Oh man. And we'll come up to a downward dog. I don't know how people get their heels to the ground on a downward dog. Okay. It's so good to see the spoiled children lose in Mormon country. Next yoga session, do you want to bring Dodger into the party? Y'all, if y'all want to ping her and tell her to get in here, you can, but just gonna let you know now, she sleeps in on Sundays. Her job is a fairly long commute, so I think she's preoccupied with getting her rest, and I'm not going to disturb her. Howdy, Anna. Today we're going a little bit more relaxed. We're gonna try a little split pose. Oh, just kind of spread out. So, I'm not a fan of yoga, but I think it's probably for the best that I take it a little easier today. Yesterday was tough. Yesterday was a hard workout. That was the hardest I've pushed my knee since the injury a couple weeks back. So, and it responded mostly really well. It protested during the front squats, and so at that point I deracked. I started doing lower weights to just test out how it felt. And it felt fine, but it's definitely not 100% healed, and I have to be patient. It's not one of my better characteristics. I just want to be healthy all the time. So, dealing with injury is frustrating. But you have to find a way, you have to learn. Do some push-ups, keep the heart rate up. 10. 20. 30. And when we do some Russian twists, we'll keep the heart rate up a little bit more. We'll use a plate. She's also cloud nine because of her Phillies. I don't even know if she stayed up that late. If she did, I don't know. If any of y'all watched her last night, y'all would know whether or not she stayed up later than I did. I went to bed. I was tired, but I got 8.5 hours of sleep. It was pretty good. Oh, all right. Oh. Here we go. Oh, no, that's too much weight. You can see my legs moving too much. That's too much weight. Swallow my pride. Let's try quarters. 25 pounds. Much better. I feel like I can control it a little bit. It's natural for your legs to move a little. Yeah. Oh, let's try it. Not do it too much. Oh. Yeah, maybe I just need to go with something lighter than that still. I don't think my form is good enough. That's okay. Ooh. I'll put up the plate. Oh. All right, let me go check. I bet Ag, if the Guardians make the World Series, truly use SpongeBob music in his hater guide. Maybe. Seems entirely possible. Give me just one moment. I'm looking up the other yoga poses. 'Cause I'm still just trying to learn all of these. All right. Let's do head to knee. That seems like a good way to go about it. All right. So again, y'all, if we do, we do, hey, good morning. Who we got there? Peanut Gallery 3, welcome. Happy to have someone new in chat. Welcome, good morning. Today, I'm doing something a little bit different than I normally do. I'm doing a little bit of stretching. Yesterday was a really tough leg workout, so today we're going to take it a little easier. Oh, you'll have no idea how tight this is. Like, I am just not a flexible person. Holy shit. Alright. Extend the right leg, bend the left, and 1, 2, 3. If y'all want to see me do a bridge pose, I could. Like I'll start with a basic hip thruster bridge, then I'll move to the full bend over backwards bridge. Weirdly, of all the yoga things, I actually can do that. Oh my god, we have subs. Thank you very much, LT. Oh, you rock, man. LT, thank you for the subs. Thank you, everyone, and thank you to any new followers who are showing up today. Y'all can see we're just under 600. If we hit 1,000, I will do a truth or drink stream where you guys can ask me any question. I have to tell you all the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, or I have to take a drink. So it'll be a lot of fun. Okay. Feel like my knee. Oh, LT in the house, man. One of my great patrons. And good recruiters too. Well, LT's been spreading the word about me, and he's a great guy. Let's try a bridge. Oh. There we go. 1, 2, 3. We'll do the full inverted bridge in a moment. This is to get myself ready and prepared for that. Whew. With Discord, yes, please. For those of you who are new, come check out the Discord. You're gonna love it. There's a lot. It's a great community there. I offer a lot of advice, and if you guys have any questions, ask away. That's half the point of this. Especially on a much more relaxed day like today. You know, today is normally my rest day. It's Sunday, but if I'm just stretching and doing yoga and some plyometrics, you know, we can mess around with a few other things. I'm gonna try hanging leg raises. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but we'll see. No, it's not gonna work. I'm too tall. I can't, it's not tall enough for me to be, this needs to be like a foot taller for that to work. Okay, maybe not on that front. Let's do some more kettlebell swings. We'll do some more jump rope after that. And then we'll try a bridge. So, six, 7, 8. You're really working your hip thrusters here. 9, 10, like the top end of a deadlift or a Romanian deadlift. Sorry, I can't stay, but I wanted to drop in and see how everyone was doing. Thank you so much, LT. That was so generous of you. Now I have a tie for number 1. What did you like so much about A&M? I went to Sam Houston because it was cheap. Hey, I love Sam Houston. Huntsville is a great little town. What did I like about A&M? Oh, man. This is going to be a long answer. So, PSI Cy was here at Gift Another. He should be here. He was here earlier. Cy was in chat like maybe 10 minutes ago. Do some more jump ropes. Yeah, I think they've got a little competition going on. I know Marty said he wanted to get in on that, but I haven't seen anything from Marty on that one so far. So primarily been Cy and LT duking it out. All right, let's get some more jump ropes on. And we'll pull the camera down just a bit more. That's more like it. Get the jump rope on. So what did I like about A&M? Well, the first thing is the sense of family, the sense of community that you get at A&M. Some people call A&M a cult, and they're not wrong, to put it mildly. But there's a lot of endearing territory that comes with that. Back this up. There we go. In the sense that, you know, the second you get that ring, you walk into a door anywhere in Texas, and the guy interviewing you is an Aggie, you get that ring on, the job's yours. It's that sort of thing. It's that, you know, April 21st comes around every year, you get muster, you are going to show up. Silver Taps, a great example of something A&M does that no other university does, to honor those that fall as students. Anyway, I'll keep answering this question. I want to do some jump ropes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Hoop. Oh. Dang it. Can't seem to get the pacing right today. There we go. Good at jumping rope. Come on! Just don't have it today. 6, 7, 8, 30. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right. Now we got the blood flowing. Let's go ahead. We'll try our bridge pose. All right, breaks over. Thanks. And gig 'em, Big Red. Always good to see you in chat. Let's try a bridge pose. So, what else do I love about A&M? The education. You know, I'm a mechanical engineer, so I'm the M in Texas A&M. Our mechanical engineering program is very, very good, frankly. The quality of education was very good. Affordability was another. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Crap. Ah, my knee. Okay. I rolled onto it. That did not feel good. You know what? I should get my phone down here so that way I can read it. Thank you very much for the follow. Whoever you were, I'll thank you with a Twitch whisper afterwards. 595, y'all, 5 more, we hit 600. What's up, Pleasant Ostrich? Good to see you. So we just did our jump ropes. We're explaining why I liked A&M so much, and we're gonna try a bridge. So yeah, the engineering education was really high quality. I was on the Formula SAA team, class of 2017, and we won. We won the entire competition out of 80 schools, some from other countries, including Japan and Germany. We won. So the engineering education at A&M is really that good. It's the connections, the sense of family, the traditions. Look, if y'all want just a good engineering education or good education in general, there are plenty of schools to pick from in the state of Texas. But if you go into A&M, do all the traditions. That's what makes it unique, and they don't have to make sense to you. Midnight Yell can be cringe if that's what you think it is. But we like it, and we're going to continue to do it. Anyway, let's try this bridge. There we go. What's up, guys? Oh, wow. Okay, that was pretty intense. I'm gonna do that a second time. Just a moment. Yeah, then the sports events are really fun. Yeah, A&M football is underwhelming year after year after year, but look, very few teams would lose to App State at home and then pack the following home game out with 110,000 people. A&M's one of those places. Howdy, Jewel. Good to see you. No, I've seen you before. Let's try another bridge. That was pretty good. So if there are any other yoga poses in particular you want to see me do, just ask. Otherwise, we're going to continue doing this. Probably do another set of kettlebells, another set of jump ropes, maybe some more push-ups, and I could do a few hip thruster, lower ab workouts, because I got 4 out of the 6 on the six-pack. The other 2 are just a little bit covered up in fat for me to call it a full proper six-pack. We'll get there though. I got 1.2% body fat left to go. Weighed in at 201 pounds and 13.2% body fat this morning. Oh, good to see you, Jewel. I think I know where I saw you. I think I saw you on Draco's channel. Is that right? Draco seems like a cool guy. Man, he talks at like a mile a minute. I think I cover a lot of ground in my streams. I don't know how he does that. He talks fast. He talks like he's from New York or something. I'm just a country boy, man. I'm from the deep south. I ain't talk like that. All right, 1, 2, 3. Hook. Wow. Yeah, that's stretching me out in ways I didn't think I could. What made you pick mechanical engineering? Great question. Absolutely great question. So Peanut Gallery, this is actually a little bit of a childhood story here, in a sense. So we're going to start there with childhood. In 2008, I was 13 years old. I had just begun my lifting journey, by the way. And we moved from Goodfellow Air Force Base in San Angelo, Texas, to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio. Now, it's important to take note of the year that I specified there, 2008. 2008 was when that big economic crash happened, and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is being in Dayton, a Rust Belt city. Dayton got hit really hard. Dayton had 3 Fortune 500 companies in 2008. It had 0 in 2010. Now, the city's come and it's made a really nice rebound since, but Dayton in those days was not well off economically. It was not quite as bad as Flint, Michigan, but close. Dayton was really rough. The military base got it through those years. And, we'd go and help. A lot of people who were on verge of becoming homeless or jobless or just looking for a meal, we'd do some charity work in downtown Dayton. And they, the memory of what that kind of economic insecurity felt like seared its memory into me. So, between that stayed with me through all of high school. So as I started going through high school, this would be 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, I kept that in mind and thought about a college degree. My parents wanted me to go to college, that there really wasn't much of a choice there. A college degree for which I would get good job prospects and a decent salary. And I was quite good at math, and I'm a huge car guy, so it seemed to me as though mechanical engineering was a nice broad field that was likely to result in a decent paying job and a decent paying salary. That's the ultimate side of the story. For a while I looked at nuclear engineering, and probably my biggest academic passion is actually economics, but I don't, I recognized that economics was not going to pay the same as mechanical engineering, so I chose engineering. I got economics as my minor at Texas A&M, and I loved going to econ classes. I would have done that regardless of whether or not there was a grade. I just found it interesting. I find economics very interesting. I just think it's a fascinating field because they call it the dismal science for a reason. It's not, the problem with economics is that all inherent economic models assume a rational action by the consumer, which is not always the case. Due to advertising or any number of other external factors, consumers may not necessarily behave rationally. And this totally changes the equation. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do one more set of kettlebell swings, and then one more set of, actually, I take that back. We're going to do some push-ups. And then we're going to do some, then we're going to do some more kettlebell swings. We're going to do some more jump ropes, and then I think I'm going to finish it off. Did we ever hit 25 viewers? Because 25 viewers means you get handstand push-ups. I know we hit 15, so I'll do the egg whites when we get back inside. But then I might finish it off with some abs. Yeah, I appreciate the answer. I appreciate the question. It's a really good question. It's funny too, in hindsight, that economics was such an interest for me and continues to be, because that informs a lot of the policy I have behind the way I've designed my lifestyle. And because I've designed my lifestyle very efficiently, I will be able to retire before I turn 30 years old. Simply put. No, I'm not tricking y'all. There's no greater, more, deceptive play here when it comes to being able to retire that early. It is simply a matter of keeping your expenses low and keeping your income relatively high, but more importantly, stable, so that way you can save and invest and dollar cost average. Let's go ahead and do some more push-ups. Thirty. 40. Do a couple hip thrusters for abs. The knee. When will you turn 30? The clock up there should tell you, I believe it's 940 days, I want to say, something like that. The answer is, so my official date of retirement is going to be the last day of my 20s, because I want to spend one of my days in my 20s completely free. That day will be May 14th, 2025. So my birthday, I will turn 30, can't talk this morning, on May 15th, 2025. So there you go, y'all know how old I am now. Oh. So this here, I'm thrusting my hips upward and contracting the lower abs down here. And in doing so, I'm working the lower abs, which are really rather difficult to work. I'll do a few more Russian twists. I did some of those earlier, but I don't feel like I hit my obliques quite hard enough. Zoom that weight this time. 30. 40. 50. 60. The age-old question. If you're going to retire so early, what are you going to do with all that time? Well, the answer I normally give people is whatever the fuck I want. The more genuine answer, for the longest time, was travel and maybe, ideally do a lot of charity work, maybe even run for office at some point. But now with this Twitch channel, guys, I really have a lot of fun doing this. So it's more starting to morph into, if you guys free me, set me free, and the bigger this Twitch channel gets, the earlier that date gets bumped up. It doesn't have to stay in 2025. Who knows? This could become my full-time job. And I don't really consider it a job because it's a lot of fun. Might become good friends with Russian flaps. Need to make my love handles a bit smaller. Russian twists are a good start. For those of you who are in my Discord, and if you're not, link below. Give it a shot. I posted my normal morning ab routine, which is the first thing I do when I get up to stoke the furnace, start burning calories. I posted it in the fitness channel in the Discord. Let's do some side planks. 15 seconds on each elbow and then 15 seconds on each hand. And swap. It's harder on the hand. That's advanced mode. And swap. Swap. That's good. First country you want to visit, if you ever want to go to Italy, let me know. I want to travel, buddy. Well, that's a great question. I have done a lot of traveling in the past, but because of my current occupation, leaving the United States is a lot of paperwork. So the answer, first off, is going to be a lot of travel within the US. There's still there's 9 states and 1 major region in the United States where I've never visited. I've never been to New England. I'd like to go. But I may be able to do that in the next 3 years. So the first place I want to go when I travel abroad is probably going to be Mexico. I love the culture. I'm learning Spanish. I'm not very good at it yet, but by 2025, hopefully I'll get there. Both the Pacific and the Gulf sides are extremely beautiful. The food is, in my opinion, might just be the best in the world. So Mexico is very top at my list. I'd love to see Spain and Portugal again. as great as Spain is, I think Portugal's a bit better. So people sleep on Portugal as an amazing place to go spend a holiday. Porto in particular, the wine caves of Viena just across the River Douro, beautiful. If you're an architect or if you're a civil engineer, you'll love it's the Ponte de Vasco da Gama in Lisbon. It's the longest bridge in Europe now that the Kerch Strait Bridge got blown up by the Ukrainians, so there's that. And then the Algarve, well, the Algarve is less of a secret at this point, but that doesn't make it any less beautiful. I've never been to Italy, and I would love to go, particularly the southern half of Italy. Actually, no, the entirety of Italy, because I'd love to see Tuscany. I'd love to see Maranello, because I am a car guy still. Same with Turin, the architecture, everything there. The Vatican, I'm Catholic, so I probably should do that at some point. I would also really like to see, I would like to see France, but not Paris. I don't have interest in Paris. I have interest in the country part of France because that's where the great wines of the world are grown. There are other excellent places, Italy, Portugal, Spain, all of them grow wine very well as well. But I'm an amateur vintner back there, and I feel like it would be really fun to see one of the famous chateaux in France. My wine is called Chateau de Derrière Rouge, which is, yes, House of the Red Ass. And Red Ass is a Texas A&M term, so. If any of y'all are ever in rural South Carolina and you want a free bottle of wine, I got plenty though. Might not be very good, but I like it. All right, so let's finish up. We'll do some kettlebell swings and then some jump rope, and then we're gonna call it there. I'll go to the catacombs. Yes. I would also, a couple other places in Europe I want to go. Croatia looks really beautiful. I would love to go back. I've done Germany before. The other one I really want to see is the Netherlands, because this is less about how beautiful it is and more about how interesting it is. As an engineer, what the Netherlands have been able to do to expand their own country is nothing short of fascinating. The idea that the polders have kept the Netherlands to be a growing country in the last 500 years is fantastic. It's absolutely remarkable. Not to mention they've designed their entire country around bicycle transportation, which I love because a bicycle is a money printing youth machine. I would go for a barbecue. I do like barbecue, but there is actually, just around my local area, now the best barbecue in the world is from Texas. Come fucking fight me. Brisket beats all of them, but South Carolina barbecue is very good too. There's one Carolina barbecue across just a couple miles over in New Ellington, South Carolina. Can't recommend it enough. That's probably my favorite. It's an all-you-can-eat barbecue, so show up hungry and eat until you are stuffed like a tick. All right, let's do this. Actually, tell you what, I could use a little energy boost. Before I do this, who wants to see me eat a banana? Say hi when you stop in Hamburg. Oh, are you in Germany? Wait, is that Hamburg, Germany or Hamburg, South Carolina? Because there is a Hamburg, South Carolina. Let me eat this banana. I don't want a banana. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Damn it. I need to have that follower, that's Frost17. I need to have the follower alert stay up a bit longer. I always miss it. But thank you very much. I'll tell you what, guys. Okay, Hamburg, Germany. Well, sure, absolutely. Does that make you a hamburger? But my Americans will enjoy that joke. If you're a big German, can I call you a Big Mac? Or a Whopper? Alright, I'll stop with the bad hamburger puns now. I can't help myself. God, I miss a good banana. I haven't had bananas in forever, and I forgot why I stopped eating them. They're really tasty. Great little energy boost, too. Don't go and buy crap like Gatorade or Powerade if you're at the gym and you need an energy boost. Just pack a banana and eat that. Have some water. I see. So you're a born and raised hamburger. You're fresh, never frozen. I don't know if these hamburger puns are doing anything for anybody else, but they're amusing to me, so good enough. Oh, no, we're going to do kettlebell swings first. What am I doing? There we go. 1, 2, 3, yep. 3. Yeah, my legs are really sore today. Probably want to go for a ton longer. I think we'll do some jump ropes and that'll be it. We'll head inside. Did we ever hit 25 viewers? Because if we didn't, then no handstand push-ups today. Might go play Ultimate with my friends today up in Augusta. That sounds like fun. And that'll do. Whew. Yeah, I'm tired. It's a long weekend in terms of how much effort I've put into working out. This is a decent sort of mini workout for a rest day. Nothing too extreme. See, didn't see the 25, but I might have missed it. Well, there's still time. Again, just point out in chat if we hit 25 viewers, because if that happens, you'll get handstand push-ups. Hell, tell the people on the server. You're like 200 people on that server, and none of them show up for the stream. What the hell? Uh, 596 followers, though. We're slowly moving. I just want to do handstand push-ups. Honestly, I'm mostly just looking for an excuse, because it's a flex. It's entirely a flex. I will 100% own up to that. All right, let's do a big old set of jump ropes. I think we're gonna call it a day. We'll head in. We'll go from there. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, hoop. Okay, not off to an auspicious start there. There we go. Damn it. This is starting to become loose. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's annoying. Let's do single leg and call it a day. That's all I got. I'm exhausted. I need a day off. Ugh. We close now. Well, that's good. Y'all got anything else you want to see me doing here before I head in? Otherwise, I'm gonna call it. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Appreciate that. IDK. That's all right. What's up, Rionic? All right. I'm doing the banana peel outside because this is natural. It can compost. Except for the sticker, that certainly can, so peel off the sticker. There we go. Because it's natural and it can compost, it's better if it returns to the environment than if it stays in a landfill and emits greenhouse gases. So stand by, I'm gonna go dump this outside. Not much slow start for you today? Alright, well, hey, it's a slow start for everyone. It's a Sunday morning, y'all. This is supposed to be relaxed, chill. I know I should probably be in church today, but I like being with y'all too. I feel like I'm doing more good. This is some mental gymnastics. I feel like I'm doing more good to people if I show up here and help y'all with advice on how to become the best version of yourselves that y'all can be, over over going to church and not. You should be where you want to be. That's true. I do. Where I want to be is here. Hang on. Let me go ahead and I will be right back. Just give me this. I also have to go get my shovel. I left it outside and I forgot about it. Give me 30 seconds. You know what would be fun, y'all? I think I might grill today. I have not grilled in a while, and I'm feeling like grilling. All I hear is racism, socialism, shootings, KKK. Oh, we did hit 25? Very nice. Handstand push-ups it is then. All I hear is racism, shootings, socialism, KKK. I just want to grill, for God's sake. All right, let me drink the rest of this water. We'll go in. I'll put my car back in later. That's not a now problem. That's a later problem. Grab my notebook. Grab the laptop. In we go. Back from the ads. Oh, perfect. Oh, that lined up really well. The ad break was while I was throwing away the banana peel. Okay. So we're rolling along. Oh no, Julia, you're scared about your spine. What's up with your spine? There we go. And we are successfully inside again. All right. Set the laptop down. Set the microphone down. Set the laptop there. Take off the keys. Place the notebook over here. Put dispenser here. Much better. All right. And I just gotta take off my shoes. I will be ready in just one moment. This makes me feel as though he's carrying Chad around. I mean, basically, yeah. Have I shared my current fitness goals? I believe I have. Actually, if you type in !goals, I believe they show up. So there's a command for that. How did I learn to do a handstand? Trial and error. So I failed a bunch of times and then I did it. I recommend doing it against the wall for a little while, because that'll help. In fact, I still do that today when I do my handstand push-ups, because it's just it's a little bit easier to balance. I have the strength. The balance is still a bit of a work in progress. So, ignore the plastic there. I thought I could recycle it, and I couldn't, so I need to fix that. Move the microphone out of shot. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Grab my phone so I can see what y'all are saying. Here we go. It's not showing up. Try !goal without the S. That might be it. There you go. Oh,
14.55% body fat. I need to update that. I'm at 13.2% now. Yeah, we're well beyond 14 and a half. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So if you just tuned in, welcome. Because we hit 25 viewers watching, now you guys get handstand push-ups. Happy Sunday, y'all. Oh. Lost my balance. Tilted too far forward. And we're lightheaded. Give me a minute. I'm gonna do another set of those. Yeah, give me just 1 second. Oh. There we go. Much better. There we are. Just needed to take care of something over here. And let's do a second set of handstand push-ups, why not? Kind of impressive how you can see all of his muscles working. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Oh man, my knee is just not happy with me today. I think it's the position I'm in. When I'm on all fours like this, on my hands and knees, I think it's just my right knee doesn't like this angle, and it doesn't like the pressure yielded onto it by my body weight, which tells me there's still quite a bit of healing to do. All right, let's do this. 2, 3. Oh, come on, get up there. There we go. Hey, you follow. Damn it. I lost my balance. Yeah, it's the same knee that hurt the squats. Fitness Avenger, welcome. I'm going to try that one more time. And I'm going to tie my shorts together because they're falling down on my body, which is a good sign. They're not normally this loose. There we go. Try that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. That's it. Okay, that's it. I'm shot. Hoochie. How are we doing today, y'all? Oh, Fitness Avenger, thank you very much for the follow. 3 more, we hit to 600. That's pretty great. Sounds like I need a rest day. Today is my rest day. Rionic, yes. Okay, so clearly the plan, I need to update that command. So here's the current situation. I started cutting weight at 229.6 pounds. Get that sock off of there. There we go. 229.6 pounds and 19.6% body fat. Here's where we're at. I'm currently at, thank you very much, Morphine. I'm currently at 200, and as of today, 201 pounds and 13.2% body fat. The goal is to get to 12% body fat before Thanksgiving. If Thanksgiving comes and I haven't hit 12%, I'm ending the cut. If I hit 12% beforehand, I'll stay at, before Thanksgiving, I will stay at maintenance until Thanksgiving. Then, once Thanksgiving comes, I'm going to begin my bulk cycle. I'm going to bulk to either 15% or to Super Bowl Sunday, whichever comes first. Then, after Super Bowl Sunday, I'm going to start another cut cycle, right? So if I get 15% bulk before Super Bowl Sunday, I will do maintenance. Once I get to Super Bowl Sunday, I'm going to re-enter a cut cycle, and ideally, I'm going to try and cut to 10% body fat. Hopefully, right? 5%, I would think that cut cycle would probably last Super Bowl Sunday's February in 2023. I would think it would probably go to about summer, July, August of 2023. And then after that, I'm going to bulk to 12%. And then I'm going to want to stay at 12%. I really like the way my body looks now at 13. I think 12 will be just a little bit more defined. Maybe kind of actually have the six pack. Like right now, y'all. Like here, check this out. Right, so right now, y'all can see up here, top 4. And the 6 is getting there, but it's not quite defined. There's a little bit of fat, just a little bit left. So, you know, hopefully that kind of goes away a little bit at 12%. We'll go from there. All right, let's bring you all up. And it is time for cue the Rocky music. 11% and about 10 pounds more would be incredible for you. Yeah, I know I'm skinny right now. That's what the bulking cycle is gonna do for me, is get me back up. So we'll bulk to 15. So the TLDR of that is we're currently cutting to 12. We're at 13.2 right now. We're gonna cut to 12, bulk to 15, and then cut to 10. And then we're gonna bulk to 12, and then we'll try and stay at maintenance at that point, because after 2 bulk cycles at 12% body fat, I'm gonna look like a fucking Giga Chad. I think as a weight idea, I kind of want to be around like 220, 225, but at 12% body fat. So I'm going to be a lot stronger than I am now. That's the goal. Speaking of strength, yes. Waldern, cue the Rocky music, because dun da 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 dun 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 dun. Ba 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 ba. Raw egg whites. Stuff tastes nasty, but it works. Yeah, 225 at 12%. I feel like I'm gonna look like an absolute fucking beast. And that's 8% right there, or 8 fluid ounces. Excuse me. Ba 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 ba. I've got Dodger sent me a copy of 8-Bit Rocky that I could play on here. I just need to figure out how to make that happen. So that should occur soon. Oh, speaking of other things, next week. So next week's going to be a little bit different. South Carolina is playing Texas A&M, so I will not be around for tomorrow's stream, or not tomorrow's stream, next week's stream on Saturday. That being said, I could, if y'all are interested, do a push stream tomorrow here at home. So if y'all are interested in a Monday afternoon stream, I've got to get some feedback on that. So maybe if one of my mods can do a poll. All right, let's do this. Ugh. Egg whites. Creatine. And protein powder. Get that protein, get them gains, y'all. Gotta get them gains. Come on. It's crazy. Like, the two things I miss most on this cut cycle have turned out to be like just basic peanut butter and basic whole milk. I miss peanut butter and whole milk so fucking bad, y'all. Alright. Let me get this peanut protein in here. 1 scoop, 2 scoop, 3 scoop, and 4 scoop. Yes. Put the lid on. Actually, you know, are y'all interested in like mukbang streams? Yeah, honestly, anything nuts are like super high calories, so it's very good for bulking. But oh, you're allergic to it. I'm so sorry. That sucks. But if y'all are interested in like a mukbang thing, I could instead of heading to the office, we could head to the dining room, and I could serve me up a bowl of soup. I'm pretty hungry. If you want to just chill out while I'm eating, I don't know. There we go. Shaky, shaky. Everybody likes the shaky, shaky. I think most people don't mind watching someone eat. You can make a vote in the Discord and see if people would like to see that. I don't really care. All right, well, go ahead and do that because I can't do that right now. I'm presenting, so I can't be the one to do any of that on Discord. So I'll trust that the audience does that. Kind of here for the conversation. Well, great. All right. Maybe we'll do that. It sounds like fun. I'm hungry. See me go to town on a chicken leg or something. You heading out?
Maybe in a minute.
Okay.
Need anything?
Nah, I'm good, fam. You said you were cooking tonight?
Yes, I am.
Bet. That's gonna be nice. I'm gonna get to spend today working on the channel quality. I think I need to add some more so like channel points rewards. Need to add some Discord emojis and commands. If y'all have ideas for those, ask about them. Got to try and figure out how to do. I got to upload more of these. I have a bunch of VODs saved up. I need to upload them all to YouTube, which we have a YouTube channel now. So it's just these streams repurposed and thrown there. There's nothing different on them. So if you're already watching them on here, you don't have to go and watch it, but check it out if you're interested. It's good. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna do a little mukbang. I hope that's what mukbang means. If it means something else and I'm just ignorant, say so. Stand by. I'm gonna go get the power cable though, because I need to do this. You could give the video a like and leave a comment. Yeah. Discord poll with what options. We're doing the mukbang stream. Oh, Discord, yes. So the two options for the Discord poll are: do you want me to stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern with a push day? Because that's what it would be. All right. Set up the poll, and then I'm going to be right back with the power cable and the chicken leg because I'm hungry now. Stand by. There we go. Turn off this light. I don't want it. Excuse me. Excuse me, indeed. Put this power cable in. So that way my laptop doesn't die midstream. That would be bad. Alright, you gonna get me the chicken. Me up some chicken today. Good old basic Costco rotisserie chicken. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, we don't want to end the stream like that. All right. Always bless up for dinner, y'all, or lunch, or really any kind of meal. We got ourselves a chicken leg. I bet 20 bones Knoxville will smell like puke. You're probably right. Oh yeah. Well, this needs something. A little barbecue sauce. And within the barbecue sauce, a little Tabasco because it's not spicy enough most of the time. That's more like it. Yes, sir. Gonna eat some chicken. Do we have to moderate how much we eat today? Oh yeah, no, we're on a cut cycle. But a chicken leg isn't going to be the worst thing you put in your body. Yeah, there's some fat from the skin, but all in all, it's not too bad. The skin's really tasty too. No, I'm not perfect, you know. So, something useful for this, right? This is just a Costco. It's a mostly eaten Costco rotisserie chicken. Don't throw your chicken carcass away. Save it, break it all down, and then freeze it. And then whenever you want to have a soup, boil the carcass, and you make a stock. So many people throw away their chicken bones, and they're missing so many good nutrients. It's wasteful. I don't like waste. And people, clean off your bones. You're going and getting chicken wings. Eat every bit of meat that's on there. Don't just take one bite. What the hell's wrong with you? Don't be wasteful. Yeah, Volbill, I bet Knoxville's been an absolute riot. I'm actually going to Knoxville next week, so we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, no. Thanks, Morphine. Yeah, this chicken leg. Okay, so we can actually look up on Nutritionix right now how much the chicken leg is in terms of calorie content. It's probably, I think I looked it up the other day. You know, there's no carbs in it. It's just meat and fat, protein and fat. I think it's nothing more. I think it's like a whole leg quarter, something like 250 calories, which is not bad. In the grand scheme of things, it's not bad at all. My caloric budget's like 2,200, so one chicken leg ain't gonna kill me. Is it as lean as the breast? No, but it's also really delicious. Yeah, Knoxville's gonna be nuts this week. Hey, Volbill, who do y'all play next week? UT Martin. Well, that's going to be an easy game. Although, how Tennessee would it be to drop that? Or struggle with it? Your skin is glowing. Is it really? UT Martin and Gina. UT Martin and Gina. If that's a reference to something, I don't understand what it is. I did sleep well. Maybe it's the lighting. It is a lovely morning here in Carolina. Maybe 60 degrees, sunny. And I am actually really happy right now because I'm eating chicken. I don't watch a lot of TV at all, folks. I have more important shit to do. So that's the chicken leg. That's all the meat from down here. The rest of this is all just bones, gristle. All of that's going to be great, though, for boiling down into a stock. Now you peel the meat off the carcass. Did they really put the goalpost in the river?
Yep.
That's not smart.
Apparently it's tradition.
The thing is, I cannot imagine that yellow paint is gonna be able to stay on the goalpost. She's just gonna bleed off into the river and damage the ecosystem.
Are you sure the goalposts are painted and they weren't rendered yellow at manufacturer?
I doubt that. I think they're painted. So I've seen white goalposts too.
Well, one of them is back at the stadium and the other is still in the river.
Are the Tennessee goalposts white? Well, all right then. In that case, the point still remains. So let's see. You just gotta pick off the meat now.
That's gonna make damn good improv soup later in the winter.
No, this might be for chicken noodle. We have all the ham and steak bones for improv. Although if you want to make that today, you can use this. I don't care. It's up to you.
Nah, not cold enough.
It's only cold enough for it's really only soup weather like 1 or 2 months a year here. Let me test something. Can you close the drapes and stay on the chair for a second? Sure. How's that? I'm just sitting here vibing and eating some chicken, y'all.
Muck bag.
I suppose so. I guess this is mukbang.
No, I said muck bag. Not the end because ag.
Oh, okay. So where are you going?
I might go to KJ's for a couple items.
What are you looking for?
Just a few things here and there.
Okay. I can't imagine anything we need, but it's yourself. I plugged your car in earlier, but
I appreciate it.
I think you forgot to last night.
You were still plugged in last night.
No, I wasn't. I told you.
Why did I think it was plugged in?
No, it was over on that side, but I had told you, plug yourself in.
Alright. Enjoy your community and your social eating.
Alright. She missed on that one. It's okay. Well, this is all bone. Ooh, this piece of meat. That's all bone. Drop a piece of meat. Ooh, this is a good piece of meat right here. Yeah, look at that. Decide whether or not I want a bowl of soup. I'm thinking I may wait for a few hours. Kind of let myself digest this. Because I've had egg whites is 100 calories. Protein powder is 380. So that's 480. That banana was probably maybe 70. So that's 550. And I reckon this is probably about 250. So we're looking about 800. And it's still only 10:30. So don't want to pile on the calories so quickly that I get hungry later today and I'm at my budget. So, so you gotta be tactical about it. Tactical. I apologize for my atrocious table manners, but this just tastes really good. So we have any do we have any questions? Maybe about anything, maybe about food, diet, lifestyle design, the normal topics. Wow, 124 in Neyland. That's pretty good. It's almost like Kyle Field. We threw 100. We lost to App State at home, and the next week we threw 110,000 people in there. Nobody beats the 12th man. A piece of chicken there. I'm having to really scour the carcass for bits of meat. I more or less pick this thing clean. A little bit of meat here on the inside. No. We were loud as all get out against App State. We just didn't win. Look, judge the on-field product all you want, because our football team is a tire fire this year. Our fan base, though, is always one of the best. Always. Ooh, wishbone. Let's set this out to dry. Maybe I'll ask Dodger to make a wish with it. Or, pull it in half. I don't know. Is that just an American thing where, you make a wish if you get the longer end of the wishbone when you pull it apart? Rib meat. This is the best part. This rotisserie chicken cost me $5. God bless Costco. Is there something I missed from Japan? Oh. Many things. Many things, for sure. Oh, I think Tennessee, there's only one fan base I will argue is better than A&M's in terms of loyalty. Tennessee's close, but it's not the one. The Nebraska Cornhuskers have the best fan base in college football. If you can put up with the train wreck that has been their last 5 years. I mean, I get Tennessee was bad, but Nebraska, what has happened to Nebraska? Oh, man. No, Big Red Nation is a loyal fan base. Too loyal, perhaps. What I missed from Japan? Well, nothing better than, I'll tell you something. You can get good ones you can get better ramen in a Japanese. You can get better ramen in a Japanese vending machine than you can get at a really nice restaurant in the United States. They just do it better. But like a hot bowl of ramen after climbing a mountain, and there's mountains everywhere in Japan, fucking killer. Can't beat it. All right. So I could switch over and turn this stream to Railroad Tycoon if y'all wanted to watch me play a little bit of that. I've done that in the past. It's quite fun. Or I could just do that on the Discord and kind of leave that off of Twitch. Waste not, want not, so I'm going to have the rest of this barbecue sauce. Yum. Sweet. Ooh, tangy. Well, so this chicken has been picked clean. I'm going to throw the bones back in the fridge because I don't feel like packaging it up right now. I'm going to go to Japan for drinking reasons since the age is not 21. Oh, hello. Dero Dorico, thank you very much for the follow. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. We're kind of at the end of our typical stream. Normally the way these things go is I exercise, and then I do protein powder and handstand push-ups and all of that jazz, and then we relax, we talk, we enjoy hanging out together with the audience. So, do you have what's on y'all's mind? Do y'all have any Q&A questions? We are at 598 followers too, so come on, y'all give me 2 more, we're gonna get to 600. That'd be pretty good. Back Blast W guy. Well, I appreciate that. Back Blast, I've seen you on here once or twice. So we finished picking apart a rotisserie chicken. That's gonna be our breakfast. Between that, the protein powder, and the raw egg whites, and the banana, we're probably at around 800 calories and well over 100 grams of protein, which is very good. Yeah, new followers. For those of you who showed up and found me today, please check out the Discord below. If you like this, if you like what I do, there's a lot more content on there. And if you really like what I do, you can even donate. We got a donation button down there. That's what has helped build out the gym. As far as everything else is concerned, welcome. I hope you enjoy this content. I love talking and meeting new people, and it's an honor to have everyone here. So thank you very much. Finish this off. Much better. So, the way this could work now, chat, is first off, why am I not showing off? Like, I worked so fucking hard to get looking like this. Like, fuck yeah. So, I guess I could play a little Railroad Tycoon. Could sit back, chill, just relax, answer questions. What's on y'all's mind? Here, I'm gonna go put away the chicken carcass. Oh yeah, Jalen Hyatt fucking balled out, dude. He looked great. The entire Tennessee offense looked great. To be honest, I still have questions about your defense, but when your offense is that explosive, it's going to be very hard for people to keep up. I think, obviously, there's one obvious, I guess I would say, elephant in the room, but you already beat the elephant in the room. The bulldog in the room, I guess, is y'all still have Georgia. Can you peck bounce after eating all that chicken? Of course I can. I was hoping someone would ask. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you know what? This one here. I'll peck bounce to Rocky Top. Da 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 da. There you go. Thank you very much for the follower, Sammy. Is that Baldur? Is that my pack? Are those my packs? Did y'all actually make an emoji of my packs bouncing? Dang, I was kind of hoping they were. That'd be sick. Prestanos, is this LGBT? I've had a lot of people ask me about that. So, I have kind of gone with the David Bowie method of keeping my sexuality a little bit obscured. When we hit 1,000 followers, y'all have the opportunity to ask me more about that and ask me anything else you'd like in a truth or drink stream where I have to tell y'all the whole truth and nothing but the truth, or I have to take a drink. So I'm not going to go ahead and say what my sexuality is here. Prestanos, welcome. Please stick around. You're going to love the community. There's a lot to unpack and a lot to enjoy here. But if y'all are wondering whether or not I am LGBT, I will say, regardless of what my sexuality is, I am not an advocate or a activist for those causes. I don't oppose them either, but nothing bothers me more than rainbow washing where people are insincerely supporting LGBT rights. Like, if you are a trans or a gay activist or what have you, then by all means support it and fly that flag and fly it proudly. But if you're doing it for more cynical reasons, fuck off. Which is why I don't fly the pride flag, because I'm not an activist like that. That's just my opinion, right? So I'm definitely tolerant. I'll put it that way. Gay people, lesbian people, trans people, we have quite a few of them in this community, and they're all welcomed and they're all loved just as much as anybody else. But you're never going to see me at a pride parade, and I'll put it that way. It's just not my scene. I'm modest. But yeah. Everyone is entitled to an open as well. Yeah, if you guys want to talk about, like, that's the thing. I'm aware quite a lot of my audience is here because they find me attractive. That's entirely natural. That's normal, and that's okay. And I don't care what gender you are. If that's how you feel, if you're attracted to me, well, I'm flattered. Thank you. I think that's a very healthy way to approach it. But if y'all want to actually know the sexuality, well, help me out here. Make it real easy. So stick around. This is only going to get more fun from here. So let me go ahead and put away the chicken, and then we're going to figure out what to do next. I know football's coming on in, oh gosh, a few more hours. I hate living on the East. Well, okay. I love living in South Carolina. I hate Eastern Standard Time. I'm ahead of everybody else. I have to get up early for work anyway, so I don't sleep in on the weekends. Like, if I lived in California or in Washington or in Oregon or even better, Alaska, this would be perfect because I get up early, and then, that's right, we're at 598 right now. But if I lived in, like, Alaska, right, I would be able to get up at 7 in the morning, stream for y'all, and it'd be midday for all of y'all, or the afternoon. It'd be perfect. But because I live in South Carolina, I don't have that option. That being said, I adore it here. I highly recommend, for those of you who are looking for a new start, maybe looking for work, unemployment rates are extremely low in this area. There is good pay, and the cost of living is, outside of maybe Mississippi, the lowest in the country. I have a great house. I have a great life. I'm very grateful, very thankful for everything that I've got. But I recognize that I'm able to afford a lot more than the average person is in, if you live in a place like New York or Massachusetts or Illinois or California, God help you, California. But the cost of living is just very reasonable here. I filled up I got half a tank of gasoline yesterday at the Costco across the river in Georgia. I got it for $2.97 a gallon. I paid $11 for half a tank of gas. How do you beat that? You don't. Oh, all right. Let's clean up a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we are going to. Ooh, I could have some watermelon in a little while. I don't want it now, but in a little while some watermelon sounds really good. I think. Oh, your rent is ridiculous. Oh no. Do you want to know what my mortgage is? I pay $844 a month for a 15-year loan. That's principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. I think it's going up a little bit because the taxes are going to go up this year because property values have started rising. California is a beautiful place to live with an amazing quality of life if you can afford it. If you can't, go look at Skid Row and tell me that's an amazing place to live. No. Paying close to $1,000 a month for rent. That's not too bad depending on where you live. SMPDX, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Typical rent is €1,300 per month for a 3-bedroom apartment. For a 3-bed, that's not terrible. It's not super cheap, but it's not bad either. Housing here, I got this house. So it's 1,100 square feet. It was built in the 1950s. Brick foundation, no problems with it. It's extremely. Ooh, your average salary is €1,000. That's rough. That's not so good. 1,100 square foot, 2-car garage, built in the 50s. It's in a lovely, quiet part of town. It's on half an acre. I've got a willow oak tree in the back and scuppering on grapevines, from which, have I shown y'all my wine? Oh my gosh, you're in Oregon. Oh, you're a California immigrant to Oregon. You know what? You've probably gotten enough hate from other people. I'm not going to make a joke here. I moved to South Carolina from Texas, and as a Texan, shitting on California is like the state sport, so you'll have to excuse me a little bit. There are things I love about California, don't get me wrong, but making jokes at California's expense is never not enjoyable. I like it too much. Oregon's so I assume you're in Portland if your name there is PDX. PDX is the airport code for Portland. Oregon is beautiful. I love Oregon. I've actually thought, if I decided, if I get financially independent and I want to retire somewhere, Brookings or Gold Coast or Coos Bay, that part of Oregon, that would absolutely be at the top of my list. I love the Oregon coast. It's gorgeous. Weather's very nice. The surf is amazing there, and the seafood is to die for. Not to mention the dunes. Oh, you're an Oregonian who lived in California. My bad. I'm sorry. I gotcha. The apartment I'm in is supposed to be 3 or 4 bedroom and 2 bathrooms. Made another apartment, so I'm living in a 2-bed, 1-bath. Yikes. That's rough. I'm just telling y'all right now, okay? There are. Oh my gosh. Hello, Kitsune Noir. Welcome. Thank you very much. You are all right. You are number 599. One more, and we hit 600 followers, y'all. Tell you what. At 600 followers, would y'all like one more set of handstand push-ups? How about that? That's that little incentive. All right, I'm gonna take a pee because I'm gonna take a pee, and then I'm gonna talk to PDX here. This is interesting. An Oregonian who lived in California, but let me give my little sales pitch for where I live, South Carolina. It's not perfect, okay? The humidity is quite intense here in the summertime. Although the temperatures aren't as bad as people say they are. You'll get a few months where it's about 95 every day. That's not terrible. I moved here from Texas, so if that seems terrible to you, you're dealing with someone who's a little bit in the head. I'm an Aggie. It says it in my name. Of course I'm like that. But the winters are mild here. Everything grows. Very fertile soil. If you're into gardening, you can make basically anything grow here. The people are extremely friendly. The racism stereotype. Hey, let's go! Lav Stats, you are number 600. Let's go do some fucking handstand push-ups. Yes, sir. All right, let's do this. Let's go. 600 followers, y'all. Get hype. Get fucking hype. Let's go. Let's fucking go. See, that's not the right stereotype, SM. People are extremely friendly here. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll tell you what. Now, Lav's Tats. Well, I'll tell y'all what. Welcome. This is for 600 followers. We are going to get some more handstand push-ups. Let's go. No, the South is extremely friendly. If anything, I have found people on the West Coast. I have family that lives up in Washington State. Talk about cold. People are quite cold up there. I don't think they're nearly as polite. Same with the Northeast. I don't think people in the Northeast are very friendly. I think people in the South are extremely friendly. Heck, just meeting my neighbors, they've offered me all sorts of homemade goodies. I offer them some of my homemade wine. It's a good time, man. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Let's go. Now, the South's the best part of the United States, and I will fight on that accord. There we go, some more handstand push-ups for y'all. To other Southerners, well, all right, but you don't go to a new part of the country and don't adopt a little of the culture, right? Hey, all right, got another Southerner in here. Look, if you're from California or Oregon and you expect South Carolina to be the exact same as California or Oregon, yeah, you're going to have a bad time. But if you respect the culture, appreciate something like a good barbecue or a good catfish fry or a good, oh man, nothing like a good Carolina boil, you'll love it. Born in North Carolina, see, nah. South doesn't just hate everyone. Where are you getting these stereotypes from, man? North Carolina's lovely. South Carolina's better. Winston-Salem? Interesting. And then around where Wake Forest is? Anyway, y'all. Stay right here. I gotta take a pee. I've been drinking too much water, and I'll do one more set of handstand push-ups. Oh, God. Lordy. No, I don't think that's true. I think the South is the friendliest part of the country. I definitely agree. I definitely think that way about Texas, where I moved from. But nobody here, everybody has been as friendly as can be from South Carolina. So I really quite love this area. But it's interesting that you're the first person I've heard say that the South is not a friendly place to be there. Dad worked for IBM, so he moved every 3 years growing up. So my dad was in the Air Force, so I kind of was very much in the same boat growing up. Suryana Rayana, 69, you're so handsome. Thank you very much. Osal Itemate, fuck the South. Oh, bless your heart. That's hurtful. What'd the South do to you? Man, I love it down here. Thank you very much for the follow, though. Let's see, who was that followed? That's Okay, Suryana Rayana 69. Thank you for the follow. Man, that's harsh. I mean, look, you're entitled to your own opinion, but I will tell you, having lived all over the country, and I really do mean all over the country, Midwest, but the only region I've never really experienced is New England. I have found the South to be more enjoyable, friendlier, more beautiful, with a better culture than anywhere else in the country. The South has a rep for intolerance, and that rep is earned, right? Okay, let's be fair. There is still a racism problem here in the Deep South. There are, unfortunately, in my little southern town of 1,800 people, there are still quite a few people who choose to fly Confederate flags. But the people who say that the intolerance and racism problems that do exist here have not improved are incorrect. If you compared to the way things were here in, just go back, as to the 60s, the 70s, or the 80s, things have improved quite a lot. there's still a lot of work to be done, and I won't hide from that fact. But I think the South, while we have earned that stereotype, unfortunately, I think the South is a lot better at tolerance than people give it credit for nowadays. I think things have definitely improved there to a point where I think a lot of people don't understand. Take for instance, I would say the absolute mecca of black culture in the United States is Atlanta, Georgia. I think a lot of people would agree with that, especially having gone there. You know, the amount of, in recent years anyway, you know, cultural movements that have started there. Obviously, I mean, the hip hop scene in Atlanta is legendary. You've got there's a lot to be said about you know, a lot of the cities in the South, a lot of smaller towns in the South contributing to a culture that is more inclusive. You know, it's just taking us a little bit longer, I guess, is where I'm putting this. We have a legacy of intolerance. PDX is not incorrect about that, but I think we are actually getting a lot better over time. And if you don't feel that way, that's your right. I'm just going based on what I've seen and what I know. I have one question. Are we allowed to show nipples on the Twitch stream? I mean, I am, so yeah. Atlanta's carved out only because of high concentration of black population. Okay, well, right next door to me is Barnwell County, South Carolina, and that's a majority black population. I'll tell you, the city of Barnwell is nothing but lovely. Same thing with the city of Allendale. Wonderful little places. And just up the river is Augusta, Georgia, another majority black city. Home of James Brown, the hardest working man in show business. Fantastic culture. The Second City Distillery there is fantastic. It's a wonderful place. You got the Riverwalk. You've got all sorts of great places to eat. I'll be honest. I think I can understand a lot of people's skepticism about the South, but I do think things have become a lot better in recent years than people give it credit for. Not to mention, cost of living wise, you can't beat the South. Only place that comes close is the Midwest, and well, then it just boils down to, do you like cold weather and bad food, or do you like hot weather and good food? Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Ha! That's better. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that hurt. Did not stick the dismount there. Ouchie. Male nipples, yeah, as far as female nipples, okay. The not so dirty, not so secret, dirty little secret about about Amaranth is that Amaranth brings in a lot of money to Twitch, so the rules are a little different for her than they are for anyone else. And to be honest, that's okay. That's entirely, you know, that's between Amaranth and Twitch. You know, in theory, I could get to that point someday, but, you know, I'm male, so the standards are a bit different. And I learned that the hard way when I went to Twitch jail for, by the letter of the rule, they have the right to do so. I don't know. I don't think about it too much. I did bobble the landing there. Yeah. I can't. Ouchie. I can't disagree with that. Speaking of other great cities in the South, SM, highly recommend San Antonio if you've never been there. Best Mexican food in the country, short of maybe Santa Fe. Very affordable. Weather is brutal in the summer, I will admit, but the culture's fantastic there. Good place, definitely a good place to live. San Antonio's a great town. Austin's a shithole, but that's okay. We forgive them for that. Bless their hearts. I'm from, full disclosure, y'all. I am an Aggie. I basically am required by school tradition to never say anything nice about Austin. Texas is hard for me, so flat. Have you ever been to Big Bend? It doesn't get if you head out towards the Trans-Pecos, it becomes a lot less flat. A lot of Texas is very flat, but the hill country and the Trans-Pecos, quite a bit of a different story there. Those abs. I appreciate that, Suriana. I have worked really hard on this, so for those of y'all who are new to the channel, and it seems like more followers are trickling in now, so welcome. For those of you who are new to the channel, I have been starting I started my cut cycle July 1st we are now in the middle of October, so it's been almost 4 months of this, and I am hungry all the time. But I went from 229 pounds, 19.6% body fat, to 201 pounds and 13.2% body fat as of this morning. New PR. All while keeping my muscle mostly maintained. Had a knee injury, so been kind of hard to tell on squat day. But the goal is 12% by Thanksgiving, and then I'm going to bulk to 15% between Thanksgiving and Super Bowl Sunday, because for those of you who have tried cutting weight before, doing so in December sucks. Too much stuff around Christmas to where, you know what, you're going to want to indulge. You're going to want the cookie, you know? You're going to want the maybe slightly fattier cut of pork. You know, those things, indulge in that. Bulk during December. Let December be your month where, now make sure when you're bulking, you have to hit the gym and you have to hit it over and over and over again. The nice thing is nobody is in the gym in December. Everybody gives up for some stupid reason. And then everybody shows back up in January and then is usually out by March. But December is the ultimate gains month in terms of bulking to me. I think so anyway. But, oh God, I am drooling. I cannot wait for my turkey. Okay, so a lot of people have asked me about my name. I'll go ahead and talk about this, and then my little Railroad Tycoon. Yeah, it's an old game. It's from my childhood, and it's a lot of fun. So, my name comes from the term Battered Aggie Syndrome. All right? Battered Aggie Syndrome, or BAS for short, is... it's a bit of a condition we Texas A&M fans have, because Texas A&M is reliably and routinely one of the most disappointing football, basketball, baseball, really about any sport programs in the country for college sports. Suriana, if you're interested in helping me edit things like YouTube videos, drop yourself into the Discord link below and check out. That would be really useful. We'll talk. What's your favorite movie? Ooh, good question. We'll talk about that. Let me finish answering a Beer Battered Aggie Syndrome question. So, Battered Aggie Syndrome it's a bit of a dirty joke. It's a play on the term battered housewife syndrome or something like that, or Stockholm syndrome. Basically, it's like the idea that you're going to continue to support this team. They're gonna let you down, but you support them and love them anyway. And yes, we do love the bonfire. It's a tradition that we did have a tragedy in 1999, but yes. So adding beer to that, the reason it's Beer Battered Aggie Syndrome is because, have you ever had beer battered food? It's fucking delicious. Terrible for you, but very tasty. And then also, I like beer, all right? Beer is tasty. Beer is good. You had my attention at Dirty. Labs Tats, if that's what you're here for, check out the Discord. You're not going to be disappointed. All right, so other questions, but enjoyed food in Dallas. SMPDX, question for you. Have you ever been to a Buc-ee's? There you go. That's a Texan thing for you. What's your favorite movie? All right, so top 5 favorite movies of all time are The Godfather Parts 1 and 2. To me, they cannot be separated. Those two movies they're one and the same. If I watch one, I'm going to want to dive right into the second. The Godfather, The Shawshank Redemption. I love The Shawshank Redemption because I think the message is really powerful. It's that hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and that if you stay optimistic and you believe in yourself, you can achieve beyond what everyone else thinks. You can. That's how you spell Buc-ee's, by the way. Buc-ees. Because of course it couldn't be spelled normally. It's Texas. What other movies do I really, really like? Blazing Saddles is the funniest movie I have ever watched. It is extremely offensive. That's kind of the point. It's a Mel Brooks movie, okay? So you kind of have to understand that going in. But moreover, it's a Mel Brooks movie released in the 1970s. So a lot of what is in that movie is not PC today, to put it mildly. But that being said, Cleavon Little fucking kills it. Richard Pryor, the great comic Richard Pryor, wanted to be in that movie, and he was originally scheduled to be in that movie. Ended up, he had personal issues at the time, so he couldn't do it. But Gene Wilder is hilarious. Just cannot recommend Blazing Saddles highly enough. That movie is so funny. That movie always makes me damn near piss myself laughing. So those three are the big ones. This is also a totally stupid movie. And it's not, by any metric, it's not what you would call a good movie, but Semi-Pro, starring Will Ferrell, for whatever reason, I have always found hilarious. Unbelievably stupid movie. Objectively speaking, it's not a quality film, but I like it. It's funny. Other quality films, I like Ben-Hur a lot. Blazing Saddles is absolutely over the top. Blazing Saddles takes the fourth wall and beats it with a baseball bat. Another favorite movie of mine is Office Space. I'm an engineer. I work in a cubicle 40 hours a week. Oh, hello. Mr. Frolin, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Am I all natty? Yes. I do protein powder, a little bit of creatine. That's it, though. I don't juice. I have no problem with people who do. I don't judge, but it's not my thing. I'm all natty in every area, so if y'all are interested in that, check out the Discord. Tommy Boy. Oh, speaking of Tommy Boy, Tommy the rock opera based off of the Who album. That's another really good film. Same with The Wall. Love those two films. There's one other film I'm forgetting about that I really love at the moment, and that's okay. You're honestly a 10 times better version of Andrew Tate. Well, that you would call me 10 times better than anyone is extremely generous, and I'm very thankful. I don't know who Andrew Tate is, so I'm going to assume I'm taking that as a compliment. Either way, thank you very much. 602 followers. Yeah, we hit 600, and I did some handstand push-ups for all y'all. This is fun. This is so many new people. Whoa. 45. Wow. We got 45 people in here. This is fantastic. No wonder so many people are talking. No new people hanging out. Yeah, welcome, y'all. Okay, so I guess we got fairly large new audience here. So let's talk about who I am, what this is. Y'all have kind of hit me at the end of my stream. I must confess. It's a compliment. Okay, great, good to know. Important to stay humble. But my name is Beer Battered Aggie Syndrome. What I do, for the most part, is lift weights. And then after lifting weights, I come in here, I typically drink raw egg whites and protein powder, and then I give a Q&A for everybody else, or I'll do some stretching and whatnot. Today is my rest day, so we do a little bit of yoga, some jumping rope, all sorts of stuff like that. And then, we've been having a good time, I guess I could try some jumping jacks for y'all. Haven't tried any of those since the surgery, but it might be time. If y'all want to see jumping jacks, give me some hype in chat for that. I'll make it happen. My channel is all about helping you become the best version of yourself that you can be. Frankly, I have been quite successful in a lot of senses in life. I mean, clearly I'm doing rather well physically. I'm very close to achieving my body fat percentage goal. My PRs, 340 max on bench, 390 max on squat, 405 max on deadlift. Yes, I know those are rather low numbers to match my bench, but I've had a history of knee and ankle injuries, so that's just a shitty excuse. I'm just not as good at deadlift and squat, and I need to be less of a bitch and try harder. That's the real answer there. Your shirtlessness is the draw on your handsome face. Well, that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. I suppose y'all probably deserve a little flex then. I'll show off a little bit. I like doing that. It makes me feel good, so why the hell not? I'm moving the laptop camera over. So for those of y'all who don't know, I am a resident of the great state of South Carolina. We talked about that earlier. I really love it here. If y'all are in, I will mention this, traveling wise. Next weekend, I will be in Columbia for the Texas A&M South Carolina football game. So if you're in Columbia, South Carolina, and you want to meet up with me, hey, hit the Discord, we'll talk. The following weekend, I'm going to be traveling to, at first, Knoxville, Tennessee, and then to Atlanta, Georgia. If you're one of those two areas, hit me up. Future travel, we'll be heading up through all the way up to Arlington for the wreath-laying ceremony mid-December. So if you're around Raleigh, North Carolina, hit me up. And then beyond that, Christmas time, we'll be driving out to Corpus Christi to meet some of my family there for Christmas vacation. So if you are anywhere between Augusta, Georgia, and Corpus Christi, Texas, you know, along that I-10 corridor, I-85 through Alabama, hit me up. So lots of good places. I'm already meeting someone else at Lafayette, Louisiana, the heart of Cajun country, and I'm super stoked about that because he knows all the good boudin spots, and I am a sucker for boudin. I'm just saying, Louisiana would be a third world country if it wasn't part of the United States, but it's the best food in the world. It's either Louisiana or Mexico. I'm not quite sure which. Anywho, let's do some jumping jacks. We'll see how these feel. Again, I had surgery a couple weeks ago, so we don't really know. As far as questions and answers, the other part of this stream that's really important is I want to give advice back. I want to help y'all become the best version of yourselves that y'all can be. I'd like to motivate y'all. I've been rather successful financially as well. Y'all see that clock up there. I'm still having to get used to doing the mirror image. That clock up there is an accurate timer as to when I will be financially independent and never have to work another day in my life again should I choose not to. That is no accident. I have done that because I've been extremely diligent and very efficient with my lifestyle design. So if you want questions on how to do that, I will be retired before I turn 30. So that's very good. But away from the door frame. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to hit the door frame, don't worry. Just gotta back this up a little bit more though. There's a wine cork. What was the injury and surgery? So it was actually two different things. The first one was a knee injury. I was playing ultimate frisbee with my friends up in Augusta, and three-way collision. One of the guys went straight into my knee, kind of from the lateral side. So it's the LCL area. I can feel it when I bend my knee or I'm putting weight on it, but it's gotten better. I can squat. I was repping 315 on squat yesterday. So the surgery, I'm not going to specify that. Ask at the 1,000 follower stream. Okay. Here we go. I just feel like this is a really good way to show off all the muscles. It's still sore. But yeah, can bench 340. The abs are starting to come in. Hit the guns yesterday on the Friday, and started seeing veins popping. It was really nice to see. Yeah. Make sure you follow us and help us reach 1,000 followers. That's right. That's the goal. Yeah, so you have any lifestyle advice questions on improving your fitness, questions on anything like that? Be very happy to give advice. Oh, speaking of gun show, have I shown y'all my actual gun? And not just these guns? Yeah, baby. You do the Arnold impression. Put that cookie down! No! Oh, I can't. Does Twitch not allow me to show guns? Like actual. That's okay. Well, that's alright. The Discord has seen it. I didn't realize that. It's a good thing I asked. But yeah, no. If you want to meet up with me, definitely down. But as far as being well armed, yeah, I am. Oh, okay. I will show y'all this. I will show you my homemade wine. No, I do not want a weak ban. Thank you. Thank you for warning me on that one. We'll show you all my homemade wine, though. place you can grow wine in the United States is California, Oregon, and Washington. And while they do make very good wines, there's a type of grape here called the Scuppernong grape. The Scuppernong grape grows in North Carolina, Southern Virginia, Eastern Georgia, and South Carolina. I have been making wine with it. This is what's left, as well as many bottles in my fridge. It's pretty good stuff, actually. So the Scuppernong grape actually is native to the United States. Has been here since the colonial era. In fact, the Scuppernong River is a river you can go see in eastern coastal North Carolina. And Twitch allows sex on stream, but God forbid guns. But yeah, this is it's quite a nice wine. It's a little bit drier than most Scuppernongs you'd find in a store, like anything from Duplin, but do I grow the grapes? Yes, I do. I have a grapevine right out back, actually. So in fact, not only did I grow the grapes, I crushed them all with my own 2 feet, and I've been brewing it. I actually may or may not, I can't legally state whether or not I have a still, and I cannot legally state whether or not I am making moonshine brandy. When do you usually make more? So Scuppernongs grow once a year, so I usually harvest them around August, and no, it's once a year. So, but this is 6 gallons. That's a lot of wine to go through. What type of elixir potion did you create? This is wine. Garfield. This is... Hey, Mr. Daly. Okay, so Mr. Daly, y'all, or Garfield.
Hey, hello, we got another follower, Valeria Alexander. Thank you very much for the follow.
This is Scuppernong wine. In fact, I'll show you guys the must I have left. Some of the other must may or may not be distilling into what may or may not be moonshine. I cannot actually specifically say that. Nice. How do you know when to harvest?
Well, I mean, that one's simple. You just pick a grape and taste it. Easy.
How else would you learn when to harvest? You pick a grape that's tasty, and if it's sweet enough, you can distill it. Or, you can brew it. In here is the primary fermenter with the mash and the must. This stuff smells extremely strong. At this point, what's left is kombucha. Let's just... No, I'm not going to open that right now, but... Whew. Yeah, this stuff is quite strong. This stuff is must. Oh, it's off camera. This stuff is must. This is the crushed up remains of the flesh and skins of the grapes. This can be distilled to make brandy. The sugar content in the grapes... Well, how better to taste the sugar content in the grapes than to eat one? Because if it's sweet, it's going to have more sugar in it. So you pick off the sugar grapes. Usually, okay, so the nice thing with Scuppernong grapes is I have the Triumph cultivar, and those turn a lovely shade of bronze when they're getting ripe. But you still really never know until you taste one. The best thing is Scuppernong grapes are really tasty, and strangely, they're extremely high in protein for a grape. Gotta fly, walk the dog, go enjoy. I'm sure your dog is waiting for you. And Oregon's so beautiful this time of year anyway. As is California, to be honest. I'm gonna go put this back. Mr. Daly, aka Garfield, is a long friend of mine and a long-term follower.
Oh, god damn it. No, I'm gonna ban your ass. Ban MNP _ squads. Ban that clown. Nope, fuck you. See ya, PDX. Good to see you again. Good to chat. But yeah, Mr. Daly is, he's been one of my longer term fans. I've actually been streaming since 2019. I've only kind of gotten into the lifting stream now. But check it out, Garfield. I have abs now. Yeah, baby. Look at this shit. I told you, man, I was going to do the, you know the Copacabana command on the Utree server? I was going to recreate that when I hit 12%, and I'm almost there. I'm at 13.2 right now. I started at 19.6, so I am slowly but surely reaching Giga Chad status. That's the goal here. So
You are coping and seething. That one. Yeah, mods can do that, but none of my mods are. Oh, Baldwin is here, so. Weekend is not serious, but the next band is permanent, so be more vigilant. Yeah, that's true. Now, if y'all want to see my gun, I can show it not on Twitch then. But it has been about, gosh, we've been going for over 2 hours now. You're here, but you're slow. I could continue playing a little bit of Railroad Tycoon, but to be honest, I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to just switch to Discord. What do y'all think? What do y'all feel in chat? Do you want me to continue streaming, or do you want to maybe call it a day? We're down to 24 followers. I feel like might be time to call it a day. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what we have here. I'm thinking I might call it a day. Yeah, it is on the Discord if y'all want to see my gun. Yup. The broadcaster has indicated this channel is for mature audiences. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. Now that I'm looking at things, I think it'd be better if we just end the stream. Let's see. Baldwin, a guy was pretending to be a woman and he was writing names on a board, kind of showing his behinds, but with pants, and he got permabanned. Isn't that ironic? Well, look, okay, guys, Twitch has the right to ban whoever they want for whatever reason they want. It's their platform, so you can argue with them, but here's how it works. You get special privileges. You're allowed to show a little bit more if you make Twitch a lot of money, okay? That's how that works. Amaranth makes Twitch a lot of money because she has a huge audience, which means Twitch allows her to show off more, which means Amaranth makes more money. And it's a little bit of a cycle, right? Now, we could create that cycle here on the male side, because if there's anything I've seen, it's that there's quite a fair amount of women and straight women and gay guys on Twitch. So there is that. I don't really care about the money. I'm here just to actually give advice and help you guys. That's way more important to me than the money. To be frank, I make plenty good money with my job, and again, regardless of whether or not I am, regardless of whether or not this Twitch channel ever takes off, I'm going to be financially independent by the year 2025. So, it's just a matter of time. I've thought about doing a hot tub stream. Like, the problem is I only have a bathtub, so I guess it'd be a bathtub stream. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Maybe I'll do that as a follower bonus. I'll do that for the Discord. The nice thing is, if y'all want more slightly risque content, the Discord has it. I can risk a little bit more there. So if you guys if you like this and you want to see more, I highly recommend checking out that Discord server. And we also have, there's even a VIP section there. So the big patrons, the big donors, the recruiters, the artists, all of them, they get special privileges. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this stream. I will be kind of hanging around on Discord all day. Today's kind of my lazy Sunday, so I'm going to be doing a lot of chores. Nothing. Blood about to build his own hot tub. Don't put it past me. You know how I am. Probably just be hanging out a lot today. If y'all have advice, if y'all have any questions like that, we'll go this way. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap up. So, thank you all. Thank you all the new followers for showing up, following, hanging out, chatting. It's always great to see new faces. Thank you for all the subscribers. LT dropped 5 subscriptions earlier, and I thank you enough. I can't thank you enough for that, LT. Thank you to everyone who has been part of the Discord. Thank you to everyone who has been helping improve the channel with feedback, with suggestions, even with criticism. And I will await the results of the poll. If y'all want, normally I don't stream on Mondays, but because I'm not streaming next Saturday, because I'll be at the A&M game, I'm thinking about streaming tomorrow at 5 in the afternoon. However, I need to hear from y'all that that's something you'd want. I'd want to see, 20, 30 people at least say yes to that. So check out the Discord and vote yes on that if that's what you want to see. Anyway, most importantly, Get out there today. Make good decisions today. Kick some ass today. You can do this. You guys can all become the best versions of yourself that you can be. Nothing is stopping you. If you want to look like this, start today. Don't delay. You can make it happen. It's all up to effort and willpower. And if you kick the ass the other 95%, the top 5% is a wonderful place to be. And I know every single one of you can get there. All right. That being said, well, cheers. We'll give the goodbye hug. Bring it in, everybody. Yeah, bring it in. Goodbye hug. All right. Take it easy. I will see y'all either tomorrow. There's nobody to raid that I was looking for, so I don't think we're going to raid today. That's it for this one. Thank you very much. I'll either see y'all tomorrow at 5 in the afternoon, or we'll see you at 5 on Thursday afternoon. Take it easy, y'all.